What's up, everybody? We're live from the Hive in Orlando, Florida. I want to run down real quick what I think is the easiest way I have to mix my race fuel. I'll share that with everybody real quick because it makes it real simple. I don't need a damn cup, and I don't have to worry about measuring anything except for how much fuel is in the can. So what we've got here, and this is actually going to be a two-part experiment because I've seen this particular fuel change colors when you add the two-stroke to it in a manner that you wouldn't expect. So maybe we'll see something cool when we do that. But what I do is I put 4 gallons, or it could be a little bit over, a little bit less, not really gonna matter with the mixture that I run. 4 gallons of race fuel. All right, to one 16-ounce container of whatever your flavor might be. I like the Castor 927. Okay. Say what you want. People are going to talk bad about Klotz. People are going to talk bad about Castor. Everyone's got their opinion. I don't have a problem with this stuff. I love it. So 4 gallons of race fuel, one 16-ounce bottle of Castor. I don't normally mix it like this. I normally dump the oil in before I pump the fuel because then it mixes as I go, obviously, to get a real good aerated mix. However, in this particular scenario we have today, I had someone else take my jugs and get me some aviation fuel. So instead of mixing the standard Sunoco 110 that I normally run, we've got somewhere in the 120, 125 range octane aviation fuel to work with today. So we just take 4 gallons of fuel, as you see. We turn that whole bottle of Castor 927 up down on top of it. And we let it go in there. You can see it changing green from the bottom up right now. And I really don't worry about every last little drip. This gives you a perfect 32-to-1 mix. If there's a little more fuel in that, it'll be a little bit less of a ratio as 32-to-1, you know? A lot of people say only run 50-to-1. A lot of people really have a lot of different opinion, but 32-to-1 has worked for me with many, many, many hours of racing these motors very hard. And I have not had oil problems whatsoever. So for me, 32-to-1 works. So you just dump the 4 gallons. I normally dump that in there first. Pump exactly 4 gallons of race fuel on top of it. And we didn't really get much of a color change there. You know, Bert Needham, I believe, uses Klotz. And it really freaked me out one time because he had a can of race fuel. You know, Sunoco is purple. Over here we have Sunoco with Castor in it that turned this ugly-ass brown color. I used to use another one where when I would mix it, it would turn black. I called it black gas. I ran it for a long time. But anyway, that's about all there is to it. 4 gallons, 1 container, exactly 32-to-1. You're done. It's easy. Too easy. So I'm going to go ahead and just mix 2 while I'm standing here. I went to Cycle Gear today because we were locked down in Orange County tonight, thinking that they were going to be closed for the next 2 weeks. But it turns out Cycle Gear is an essential company. So our hobbies seem to be essential, as well as my job. So it doesn't seem to slow me down very much at all, with the exception of the curfew, 10 p.m. to 5 a.m., which I'm not out that much anyway. So it doesn't affect me too much, except for the fact that I don't have a lot of cars at the shop to work on. We'll go ahead and mix this one too. So what we ended up there with was a little bit of aqua green looking fuel instead of the pretty blue we had to start with. But that's it, man. You get one of these for 12 bucks at Cycle Gear. You get 4 gallons of race fuel. There's a Sunoco pump right by my house that it's $8.99 a gallon. Aviation fuel will run you a little bit less than that if you can figure out where to get it. But that's all there is to it, guys. That cap right there's a little fucked up. Simple as that. 1 container, 4 gallons, 32-to-1, problem free. People that want to say that's too rich, no, it's not. I've never fouled a spark plug due to too much oil and rarely get any smoke. I used to be very paranoid. And still, before I started using Castor doesn't smoke that much. But before I started using castor, if I didn't see smoke, I was paranoid that I didn't have enough two-stroke oil in it. So I've kind of gotten over that, but that's about all we got for now. I just wanted to show how easy it was to do this if you do it in this manner. And hope everybody's okay with what's going on right now. Hope those that see this, you know, we're only a day and a half out from Waldo Saturday morning. Hopefully nothing stops that from happening. And I look forward to seeing you guys at Waldo.